In this video, we're going to do a quick review of multiplying and dividing decimals. We're going to start with multiplication. We have 8.2 times 0.41. We know that multiplication is commutative, so it doesn't matter which number we put on top, which number comes first. However, it's going to make our lives a little bit easier if we put the one with more digits on top. So let's go ahead and do that. 0.41 times 8.2. As you can see, I've not lined up the decimals. You only line up the decimals when you're adding and subtracting. You don't need to when you're multiplying. Okay, I'm going to use this box here to cover up the 8 because we're going to focus on the 2 first. So, let's get my pen here. We're going to take the 2 to each of those top numbers. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And 2 times 0 is 0. So we've completed our first row. Once you're done with the first row, you're going to cross out this number, so we know we're done with it, and put a placeholder here. You've got to remember to put that placeholder there. That's probably the most forgotten thing. So I'm going to take away my block here so we can now focus on the 8. So we're going to take the 8 to each of those top numbers. 8 times 1 is 8. We're going to do 8 times 4, which is 32. You're going to put your 2 down here and carry your 3. 8 times 0 is 0, plus the 3 we carried is 3. See how everything is nicely lined up. 2 plus 0 is 2. 8 plus 8 is 16. 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3. And 3 plus nothing is 3. Now we need to place our decimal. So we're going to count however many digits are after the decimal place in the question up here. So there's 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal. So we start at the very end and we're going to move it over 1, 2, 3 places to give us an answer of 3.362. So that was a quick review of multiplying. Now let's look at dividing decimals. The first number always goes down into the box. So we have 2.35 divided by 0.25. This is called the dividend. And this is called the divisor. You cannot have a decimal in the divisor. So we need to move the decimal out. We do that by making it a whole number. To make it a whole number, we move it over 2 places. But what we do in the divisor, we have to do in the dividend. So we need to move that over the same amount of places. That would be 2 places. So I'm going to rewrite this problem. We have 235 divided by 25 now. Okay, 25 goes into 2 0 times. And it's important for you to put that 0 up there as a placeholder so that we keep everything lined up. That way, at the end, if you have a decimal, you're getting that decimal in the right location. So now we're asking ourselves, how many times does 25 go into 23? 25 goes into 23 0 times, so we're putting another 0, and this 0 goes directly above this 3 here. Okay, how many times does 25 go into 235? Okay, 25 goes into 235 9 times. 25 times 9 is 225. And then we're going to go ahead and subtract. 5 minus 5 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, when you have something left but nothing else to bring down, you need to add a decimal and a 0. And then go ahead and bring that down. 25 goes into 100 4 times. And 25 times 4 is 100. So we know we're finished when we have nothing left and nothing else to bring down. So the last step is just to bring your decimal point straight up. And our answer is 9.4.